all students deserve a high-quality education. For many students, this includes having access to services and supports that can help them succeed in school. American Indian and Alaska Native students are eligible to receive unique educational supports from a variety of programs. However, each year, many Native students do not receive the services they need and qualify for simply because they are not identified as Native. Accurate identification of Native students is crucial for Native communities in several ways. First, accurate identification helps ensure that the programs designed to support Native students are being appropriately funded. Next, accurate identification helps uphold federal treaty obligations. When Native students do not have access to Indian education programs, their treaty rights are violated. Finally, accurate identification is needed to help schools and communities reliably track Native student achievement. So, how can you support accurate identification of Native students? A good place to start is to be aware of some misperceptions about Native youth. Native youth identity is complex. You cannot identify Native students simply based on their appearance or where they live. For example, more than 3/4 of Native students are enrolled in public schools that are not located on or near an Indian reservation. In fact, the majority of Native students in the United States are enrolled in urban school districts. An important thing to keep in mind is that Native students may be connected to their heritage in different ways. Not all will be enrolled in a federally recognized tribe. Some will have no contact with their heritage or traditions, and many identify as multiracial. Teachers and school staff members can help improve accurate identification by engaging with families and tribal communities to help determine which programs Native students might be eligible for. Native Youth Count is a resource that can help clarify the circumstances in which Native students are eligible for different services. For example, if you have students who are members or descendants of a federally or state-recognized tribe, they may be eligible for different Indian education programs under Title VI, including summer programs and tutoring services. For Native families with young children, Head Start offers early learning programs and school readiness resources specifically designed for Native students. Not all programs require tribal membership. Many are based on specific circumstances. For example, Native students who have moved in the past 3 years with or to join a parent seeking seasonal employment may be eligible for migrant education programs. And students who have a physical or mental disability may be eligible for culturally responsive special education services. Native Youth Count can help schools and families identify programs that Native students might be missing out on. For teachers and school staff members, consider having a few copies of this tool on hand to share with families or colleagues. Successfully engaging with Native families and tribal leaders is essential to help improve accurate identification of Native students. Traditionally, educators might start their engagement efforts by inviting families or tribal leaders to come to the school. Instead, think about how you can meet with Native families and tribal leaders in places or at events that are important to them, such as a community gathering or even a sports game. It can take some effort to move beyond the typical model of inviting Native families and tribal leaders into the school building, but it is an important part of respectfully engaging with Native communities. Consider creating an engagement plan for your school or district. Working toward accurate identification of Native students is an ongoing process. Here are 3 actions you can take immediately. Share what you've learned about Native student identification with your colleagues. Develop a plan for reaching out to tribal community resource centers and Native families. Review school and district policies that may inadvertently contribute to misidentification or service gaps for Native students. Together, we can ensure that all Native students get the support and services they need to thrive.